Why, hello there. This is Elijah, aka Loco Lizard Man, and today I'm recording this on my phone because I don't have my laptop. So I come to you from my car on my lunch break, and I'm just so excited to talk about some games. So I'm sorry for, not being the best audio quality, but I'm here to talk about some games. I'm so excited. So I figured I would talk about the couple games I have started recently. I haven't finished them yet, but I'm steadily getting through them. We will start out with a game that was for the DS. In fact, it was originally pitched to Konami to be potentially turned into a Silent Hill game, but Konami shot that idea down. It is Dementium the Ward. This is an HD remake of what was a 2007 title for the DS, and I'm really liking it. It's so strange. It is a first-person shooter, which also was not a genre I was really expecting, but I love just the style the game has. It's so weird. It's wacky. I don't really know the whole story yet. I'm rather early on in, but it has its grips in me. I can't wait to play more of it this weekend. I'm going to really dive in, but it is very, very fun so far. Next up, I'm going to talk about Crow Country, an indie PS1 style horror game that came out this week. Yeah, I think it was just this week. And when I say PS1 style, I mean, it not only is it PS1 graphics, it is PS1, the shooting mechanics remind you of something you would see on the PS1. The graphics themselves, the graphics and backgrounds, kind of emulate a Final Fantasy VII look to them. The walking, if you use the control stick, it is, normal walking like we see now. If you use the D-pad, it's tank controls even. I am really, really liking this game. The setting, the environment, everything about that is fantastic. I will say, and this isn't against the game, this is against me, I'm terrible at these kinds of games. I originally started to stream it and then decided I'm going to play off stream because I do need hints. I'm not the best at puzzle games, and this is a PS1 style puzzle survival horror game. So while I'm not great at it, I do absolutely love it, and I don't hold that against the game at all. That's against me as the player. But I do really, really suggest it if you're into that kind of game. It seems a little more puzzly than like the old Resident Evils were. So that could be a part of it for me as well. Again, the whole not great at puzzle thing. But it's so fascinating, some of the things that you can do and how it plays out. I love it. The save rooms being a fire of some sort. I love the way the game just is structured, how it's handled. You can tell there was a lot of love to this bygone era put into it. And as someone who loves that bygone era, this game holds very true to me. Another one I've been playing, and I am very sad it has taken me this long to play it, because the studio is unfortunately no longer around. When Hi-Fi Rush got announced for the PlayStation 5, I decided to buy it. Originally, I was going to, in fact, this month even, subscribe to Game Pass, because I was like, you know what? Play Hellblade and Gears, and I can finally play Hi-Fi Rush. It was announced for PS5, and since that is the main place I game, I decided, okay, and pre-ordered the Deluxe Edition. I love the studio. I want to support them. And now they're not here, but that's the story for another time. News report, suggestion. Anyhow, that's for another time. Hi-Fi Rush is such a rush. It is a music-based game. The art style is gorgeous. And the art style mixed with this music combat, music gameplay, rhythm gameplay and combat is so incredibly well done. The characters are great. I love the writing, the comedy. There's so much to love about Hi-Fi Rush. I can easily say the game won't be for everyone because of having that like rhythm based gameplay. But one thing they do wonderfully, first off, the entire background kind of goes to the beat, goes to the rhythm. But also, again, this is on the PS5 version. If you touch the touchpad, it will bring up a like beat bar at the bottom, which shows you the beat. And it's very helpful for me as playing the game because I am not the best at getting beat off of environmental cues. Be honest about myself, I love rhythm games, but sometimes I'm not the best. But everything about this game is just incredible. Chai is such a good and fun character. 808. I want a plush of 808. Because 808 is the best kitty. Just gonna put that out there. And like I just recently met another character. I'm not gonna say too much about it because this is a game I want people to play. It sucks about the studio being shut down. Because I was gonna say I want people to buy it and support them. I mean, it doesn't really support them anymore. But this is a game I want people to play, see their hard work. I can 100% understand why and how it won awards now. It is so good, so well done, so well made. There's so much heart and soul put into it. And as I was saying, because I got completely distracted, I met a character who is just so lovable and fun. And he's just great in every way. He's the kind of person I would want to be friends with. But the last game I'm going to leave off on. It's not a very long game. My guess is I'm around a quarter of the way through it right now. And I haven't played too much, maybe an hour. The Artful Escape. An Annapurna game from a number of years ago. I don't remember exactly which year it came out off the top of my head. But a number of years ago. And this game always looked interesting, but also kind of eluded my grasp because I wasn't sure if I would vibe with the gameplay of it. I will say this. While I still think the gameplay isn't the greatest, it is so worth it. The vibes this game gives out. It is it is another music-based game, but you don't need to keep beat or anything. To shred on your guitar, you just hold square, if that gives you any indication. But it is a very music-based game, and I can't even really say much because I don't want to give away where the story goes, because even I did not expect it. But I cannot recommend this game enough. The art style is beautiful. I find myself constantly taking screenshots. And there's a good chance I'm using one of those screenshots as the background on my work computer soon. Because the art in that game is impeccable. The Artful Escape, I cannot recommend it enough. And I know it goes on sale rather cheaply, somewhat often. If you get the chance, please play it. It is leaving PlayStation Plus Extra soon. I do know that. But it's another one of those things I'm like, you can get it on sale somewhat cheap. I still say, please buy the game. It is worth it. Because, if we ever got a chance to see The Artful Escape 2 or something else in this vein from that developer, I would absolutely adore that. thank you for listening. This, like I said, just a little in-between episode until I get my laptop back going and all ready to record again. So, again, sorry for the bad quality, but I'm on my phone doing what I can. But, yeah, thank you for listening. And soon I will have some more reviews for you. I want to do a full-scale review of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And you'll get my full thoughts on why that game has gone down in my favor since I played it. I will also be doing a review of the Chant DLC, The Gloom Below, and when I finish it, The Artful Escape. Oh yeah, I need to do a Saw review also. Yeah, Saw for the PS3 and 360. I played that, and that deserves its own review. I'll just say that. But yes, thank you for listening, and until next time, good night, listener. Good night.